Hi Professor Chen, this is my first video for this week, and this video is about question 1. This question is, suppose WT is a stochastic process with EWT equal to 0, and RWT1 T2 is equal to alpha minimum T1 T2, which means alpha multiplies the minimum value between T1 and T2. And we define the YT equal to WT minus WT minus 1. For t greater than or equal to 1, and yt equal to 0 for t less than 1. And first question, we need to find EYT and RYT1T2, and based on what we found, we need to identify is YTWSS. And by applying the definition, the EYT is equal to this. E is equal to EWT minus WT minus 1. And we know that the EWT is equal to 0, so apparently these two parts is equal to 0, so the EYT is equal to 0 when t greater than or equal to 1. And the other circumstance, when t less than 1, YT is equal to 0. So apparently the E0 is equal to 0, so finally the EYT is equal to 0, and 0 is a constant. And the second part, we need to find the value of RYT1T2. Similarly, we can also we can also find the value of RYT1T2 by applying the definition. So RYT1T2 is equal to EYT1 multiply EYT2, and we already know that YT is equal to WT minus 1. So we can expand the expression like this, and finally we can expand the expression like this. In order to find the value of these four different parts, we need to discuss in different circumstances. And the first circumstance we need to discuss is when T1 less than T2 minus 1. So by applying the RWT1 T2 is equal to R multiply the minimum value between the T1 and T2, it's easy to find that RYT1 T2 under this circumstance is equal to RT1 minus alpha T1 minus alpha T1 minus alpha T1 minus alpha T1 minus 1, then plus alpha T1 minus 1. So apparently this part cancels this part and this part cancels this part, so finally the RYT1 T2 is equal to 0. And the second circumstance is when T1 greater than T2 minus 1 but less than T2. And similarly, we can finally find the value under this circumstance. RYT1T2 is equal to alpha 1 plus T1, then minus T2. And the third circumstance is when T2 less than T1 minus 1. And similarly, the RYT1T2 under this circumstance is equal to 0. And the last circumstance we need to discuss is when T2 greater than T1 minus 1 and less than T1. So finally the value of RYT1 under this circumstance is alpha 1 plus T2 minus T1. And these four circumstances is completely cover the whole circumstance here. So in general, the RYT1T2 is equal to RY tau. And when T1 minus the absolute value of T1 minus T2 is greater than 1, the RY tau is equal to 0. And when the absolute value T1 minus T2 less than 1, the RY tau is equal to alpha 1 minus absolute value of T1 minus T2, and apparently is RYT1 T2 only is respect with tau, where tau equal to T1 minus T2. So apparently, based on what we have derived in the first part, the EYT is equal to 0, where the 0 is a constant apparently. So the YT is WSS.